File every condition at once, like most veterans do, and a single denial can take down 3 claims in the same decision letter. The sequence you file in is the difference between a locked-in rating and a wiped-out claim package. By the time we reach the planning stage, the preliminary groundwork is complete. Our records are audited, our file is analyzed, and our support network is in place. Now we stand at the single decision point that dictates the entire outcome. Out of every condition we carry, which ones lead, and in what exact order do we submit them? A claim is not a laundry list of everything that ever hurt. It is a calculated administrative plan. When sitting down to file, the natural instinct is to claim everything simultaneously. On the surface, it feels logical. More claims should yield more ratings, and more ratings should yield more compensation. The administrative math does not work that way. The VA does not award points for volume. Under 38 CFR Part 4, raters evaluate each condition independently against strict statutory criteria. A claim package crowded with thin, undocumented conditions raises your risk of denial and stalls your processing time. Volume is never the objective. Evidentiary strength is. We divide our conditions into 2 operational categories. The first is the primary condition. Governed by 38 CFR Section 3.303, a primary condition connects directly to active military service on its own evidence. An in-service injury, illness, or toxic exposure occurred, the military records document it, and we claim that condition directly on the strength of that service record. The bad back from airborne operations, or the hearing loss from flight line exposure, these are primary conditions. A primary stands on its own. It is the anchor, and every secondary condition we build hangs off of it. The second category is the secondary condition. Under 38 CFR Section 3.310, a secondary condition is a disability proximately caused or aggravated by an already service-connected primary condition. A service-connected back injury alters your gait, and that abnormal gait destroys a knee. The knee did not happen in service. The service-connected back caused it. That dependency mechanism is what makes secondary claims so powerful. One established primary condition opens the door to multiple secondary ratings, with each adding tax-free percentage points to your combined evaluation. The chain of causation does not stop at one link. That same altered gait wearing down the knee begins compromising the hip. The chronic pain disrupts sleep and triggers depression. One solid primary anchor can support an entire line of secondary claims, each legally tied to a disability the VA has already acknowledged as service-connected. This is how a claim package is built to compound, not by submitting a random pile of conditions and hoping for the best, but by securing strong primary anchors and letting the secondary conditions that genuinely stem from them stack on top. Here's the core rule that dictates your timeline. Under 38 CFR Section 3.310, a secondary condition cannot legally exist without a service-connected primary. Until the VA formally ties that primary condition to your military service, a secondary claim has no approved foundation to attach to. Federal guidelines permit you to file primary and secondary claims at the exact same time, but doing so creates a single point of failure. If you file them together and the rater denies the primary, the secondary is shot down automatically in the same decision letter. One denial on the primary destroys both claims instantly. Do not gamble secondary claims on unapproved primaries. File the primary condition first, win the service connection, and then submit the secondary condition against an already locked-in rating. Same medical conditions, but now the secondary rests on an approved foundation instead of a maybe. Specialized exceptions exist within this sequence. Statutory presumptive conditions under the PACT Act or Agent Orange allow the VA to concede service connection automatically without a traditional primary nexus. Advanced claim sequencing requires adjusting for these statutory overrides, but the core law remains unchanged. Secure the anchor before loading the chain. How do we select which conditions lead our first submission? It comes down to evidentiary weight. A strong condition contains 3 unassailable elements in the file: an active medical diagnosis, a documented in-service event, and a medical nexus linking the two. Continuous treatment notes over time are what make that nexus provable. A thin condition is a single, unconfirmed mention in your records with zero medical evidence behind it. Thin conditions do not fail quietly. Every condition you file triggers administrative work, potential C&P exams, and record requests. A claim stuffed with weak conditions slows processing down and gives the rater reason to question the credibility of your whole file. Hold thin conditions back until the medical evidence is fully built. That is how we select our conditions and control the sequence of our claim. It is one critical phase of taking operational control of your file. We do not throw a pile of claims at the wall and hope. We lead with our strongest evidence, anchor our primary conditions, and build our secondary claims on top of victory. In the description below, access the Claim Mapper tool. Enter your current health conditions, sort them by evidentiary strength, and map which conditions act as primary anchors and which secondaries attached to them. It converts a random list of health issues into a structured, sequential claim strategy. It's built, it's waiting, it's yours. Use it. Before we close, nothing here is a promise of any particular rating. Every claim is different. What we give you is the cleanest way we know to execute. For Guard and Reserve, Women Veterans, Step by Step, or Benefits News, subscribe to the channel that fits your fight. Next, we ensure none of this strategic building costs you a single dollar of retroactive back pay. We lock in our effective date the moment we commit, giving us all the time we need to build every condition cleanly, study the plan, follow the model,